We're back though, live, and basically it is launch day. We've got our brand new layered gatefold dies, which we're going to come back to in just a second. But so many great deals. The paper library, which we just wanted to highlight, is still on that amazing deal. Half price deal, less another 20% if you're platinum. So you can pick up the paper library, 10 collections of paper with 150 sheets for just £36 or $39.98. And for Urana, who was asking a few moments ago, what was the paper that Corrine showed on the card at the start of the show with the blue and the white on, it was this sheet char, I think you'll find, which is part of the paper library. So you've got 10 different collections, if you like, and 15 sheets of each within this, and we're covering off all different types. So you've got florals in there. If you have just joined us, welcome. You've got celebrations collection in here as well. I mean, this is going to come into its own over the course of the next few weeks, with things like Bonfire Night coming up here in the UK, with, of course, Thanksgiving coming up in the US as well, but perfect for things like 4th of July. That is all in there. I mean, what else have we got in this particular collection? There's loads. You've got Halloween papers in here. That'll be here before you know it. We've got loads of Christmas papers in here too. So Christmas papers with your sort of contemporary Christmas designs on, and then we've got vintage Christmas in here as well. What else have we got? There's loads in here. You've got your Patrick's Day, some Patrick's Day papers in here, and again specifically for that, but actually as you just have a quick look through, you can see loads of the designs which you will use for all sorts of different occasions right throughout the year as well. Pretty much any occasion that you can think of in here has been covered off. With it being autumn now as well, you've got a glorious autumnal section. There is absolutely loads in here, all 12 by 12 papers, 150 sheets of, and then of course you've got plenty of space still left in your paper library to put in even more papers that you're probably picking up on our 3 for 2, which is there for you right now on the website. You can check the shop the day page and grab those bargains. This one isn't on a 3 for 2, however it is on a ridiculous half price deal, which you'll find on the website right now. These deals, by the way, will come to an end. The 3 for 2 on paper will come to an end in 24 hours time. The 3 for 2, or sorry, the deal on the paper library, I should say, will come to an end, as will all the end of summer sale deals, by midnight on the 2nd of October. So you've got to get your skates on and head to the web. Let's get back on over to Corrine, because I feel like I've been knocked over by a hurricane, a whirlwind this side of the studio. We are launching the brand new layered gatefold die collection. And we're going to see another demo with this because it's proving very popular. And the great news is, of course, is you're using a lot of great papers, of which you're on our 3 for 2.
I certainly am. So the paper I'm using now is the Secret Garden. Absolutely beautiful Secret Garden paper pad. So you can see that there. Isn't that so, so pretty? Really love that. I love how you've got the gold speckles through it. It really, really seems to shimmer. Now we're going to tie this in with our scalloped circle die.
Yes.
So we've got this. So I've got a piece of card. I've made a card blank. So I did it from A4, so it's just under 6 by 6 inches.
Okay.
So I've got it on just shy of 6 by 6 inches, so I could get it from a single sheet of A4. Now I'll show you what I have done is I've marked the diagonal there with a very faint pencil line, but I've also marked the diagonal on here, but more at the top. So what I've done, and I'll lift this up and show you because it's easy to put back because I've marked it. I want to put, because I've got cutting blades along here, I'm going to put this on that score line, but what I know is that's the centre of my die, so I want it on that centre, that other diagonal line. So if I go that way with there we go. So that should now be, take that down because that's my waist, that's going to be diagonally on the halfway, and then vertically as well, halfway. So we're going to cut that out, and it'll all make perfect sense in a minute. I'm just looking at that. Does that look straight? I think I have a funny feeling I've gone a little bit wonky on there. Let's try it like that. There we go. Right, again, just as I said before, I've taken one of my plates away because I just don't need that much pressure, and we can put that through. So one of the things I didn't say is I've gone in with the second die here. So of the split dies, you've got a smaller one and a larger one. We're using the smaller one first, which always to me makes me think, because it always feels like, because you're doing the base, it should be the largest one, but it's not. It's the smaller one. Actually, it should have been I've gone the wrong way. It should have been the larger one, shouldn't it? Oh, should have been the larger one. And I've got one cut here. I should have done it because I'm going the opposite way. Yes, Corrine, it should have been the larger one. Oh, ignore everything I said because we're doing this differently, so it needs to be the larger one.
Gotcha.
Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with some cardstock that's just 1/4 of an inch smaller. So if I show you that on the back of there, you can see just 1/4 of an inch shorter. And then we're going to do exactly the same. And let me see if I've got a pencil mark on there. Can't see it. So
is that Secret Garden again you're using there?
Secret Garden, yeah.
Yeah.
Because when I sort of put all these together, I thought that that was one of our paper pads. I didn't know they were going to give us some extra paper pads. So I'm going to put a little mark there, and then I'm going to pop a little mark just about here. I can always rub those off when I've finished, and then we can pop that one onto there. Then I can move that along to that halfway mark. Now, because I said we've gone the opposite way on this one, we're not doing a traditional one, so I have gone larger and then smaller. Sorry about that confusion earlier.
No
and
worries.
you'll see why in a minute. So there we go. So we're going in with the smaller one now. So let me set. So once you've got to that bit, all you would do, if you had to use the right dies, is then just trim off there. Just a minute. Let me just grab this when it comes back out. So you would trim off just there to give me the full diagonal. And this is one that actually is the right size.
Yes.
So then what I can do is I've got my cardstock here, and then we can do exactly the same on there. That you can see that's on exactly on the halfway line. Trim to there to release it, and we're going to do this one, trim there to release. And then that now, look,
Oh, lovely.
Perfectly in there. Can you see?
Mm-hmm.
The other way you could do that is you could also, which one am I on now? I want the smaller one. You could also, let me show you, is if you cut that to there, you'd also then, so instead of cutting it outwards, cut it inwards, you'd get one like that. So it's up to you whether you go that way round or that way round. Can you see?
Mm-hmm.
It's entirely up to you. You can do it one way or the other. Let's go this way round because I've inked this one, and we'll put that one onto there. There we go. Right, all I've inked around the edge is with a little bit of my crushed velvet, just to bring out the purples within the paper pad. And I've just put a few gold gems on there. So if you know me, you know that's how I always do that. So we can put that one on there. And then I've got another piece, again, inked around the outside, always bringing out that gorgeous, the colours from within the paper. There we go, putting that on. And that's going to go inside there. We can do that. There we go, make sure that's, give me a nice border around there.
Uh-huh.
Perfect, I love the gold coming out of here. So once that's on here, then what I've done is I have used now I wanted a larger one here. So what I've done is I've used the 2 largest outside dies. Let me see if I can make sure I've got the 2 largest ones. And I've put the 2 largest ones together and I cut them separately. So you can have 3 matte layers if you want to. So I cut this one. No, it wasn't that one, it was this one. Get it the right way around. There we go. So I cut that one first and then turned it round and cut, oops, that one second to give me a full doily.
Yeah.
Because I've got the 2 centre dies to cut there. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
so now
absolutely.
I've got three matte layers. So all we've done now, I've mixed and matched different layers of foam tape on here.
Those stamps we've got on the show as well, by the way, haven't we?
Yes,
I think.
yes.
Yeah, we have. The
Yeah.
assorted stamps. If you
That
like
one.
those.
That one's going in there.
Just whilst Corinne's sticking, a few of you telling me that you've bagged that Angel collection, and a few of you have gone for that downloadable Angel collection as well. You know, eventually that will be the only way that you can get your hands on that. You can get the downloadable Angel collection at 8x8. Kate is saying thank you for that. I love the approach to the beautiful papers, and it is, I know, going to prove very, very popular indeed. There can't be much stock of that Angel collection left now. As Sarah was saying, what was there, 43 left about half an hour ago? We're probably getting down towards low double figures now on that. So do make sure you get it if you haven't yet got it. Betsy's joined us from Houston, Texas, saying, I'm so excited for the show. Who's getting the paper pads? They're flying out of the door. I want to know which ones you bought, please. I want to know who is buying them and which ones you're going for. We're going to have a look at some of those paper pads in just a little bit. If there's a particular one you want me or Corinne to flick through, let us know and we will, by all means, absolutely do it. And Gilmore's just commented saying, gorgeous card. Corinne is so talented. Thank you, Corinne, for Cara's card.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
She loves it. And thanks also to Ben, Charlotte and Johnny for signing it. Cara loves it. That was a while ago.
It was, wasn't it?
Wasn't it? Yeah, it was a while
Sorry
ago.
about that. I got a bit muddled there. So what you needed to do, because we've gone the opposite way, instead of going smallest to largest, we've gone largest to smallest, just to do that. And then we've gone, you can either go inwards, but I thought, just because we could then see the white all the way around, or you could have it on the matte layer that way, or you can come inside. This is what is so brilliant about these, is there's so many different ways that you can be using the dies. Don't just think they're just for gatefold or they're just for mats and layers. We'll hopefully show you there are so many different ways to use them.
I'm going to show you everything that you've got in this collection, and then we're going to have a look through the paper pads. Do you want to come to my paper pad shop and pick a few of your paper pads?
Okay, I'm on my
way. Then you choose the ones you like. You can show them over there. I'll show some here, and we'll go back, forth, back, forth, back, forth.
Perfect.
Because I feel like I'm hogging all of the paper pads.
Okay, I'm on my way over. I've just put these dies away.
Okay, let me do this, and then you can come and pick your favourites out, and then we can have a good look through them all. Our paper pads are on a 3 for 2. The website is going crazy. Let me just tell you, producer Jamie is telling me figures in my ear, telling me how many of these paper pads are going. You are buying them in a frenzy, and I'm not surprised. Over a quarter of the stock as well of our brand new layered edge gatefold dies have also disappeared. What a great way to get the very best out of these as well, because if you're going to be making cards with these, you're going to be wanting to get papers to change these up. So when you think about it, get these today and then get a paper pad for almost every season. And we've got that in the 3 for 2s for you as well. We've got summer covered off. We've got autumnal collections in there. We've got spring collections. We've got winter collections as well. So get these in your basket, then go for the 3 for 2s, and then you're onto an absolute winner to create beautiful layered edge gatefold dies year round. That one there is your ellipse frame. And again, hopefully you've seen from the cards which Corinne has made that yes, you can create really quick, easy, simple cards with this beautiful effect that you're seeing on the boards here. But as we saw in that last card, there's lots of different ways to be able to use these to create lots of different designs. There's your deco square. A lot of love for this one as well, the stylish mosaic. Very popular, this one individually, and a lot of you adding this one into your basket on the 2 for $23, 2 for $27 deal. I will always encourage you to go for the full collection because you get a freebie. Your vintage ticket is the one that you're not going to pay for within the full collection. And then you're also going to receive in that full set the scallop circle as well. So all of those, only paying for 4 of them rather than all 5. It's £41.57, $47.84. Get those in your basket. Hit up the web. I can't impress on you enough just how quickly you need to get that Angel collection in your basket if you haven't yet got it. I don't know the exact figures now, but as we said, as of half an hour ago, we had the final 43 bundles. We're probably down to under 20 now. I'm kind of guessing there. We do have the downloadable Angel pad for you, though, the 8x8, which you'll find details for on the website. Whilst I'm showing the paper taker, come on in, choose your paper pads, Corinne. Which ones do you want to go for? Because you are going to need places to put your paper. Why not put them in the 12x12 paper taker? This comes with your free tab divider pockets as well. So you know with your Totally Tiffany goodies that you've always got something which is going to be amazing to carry all your goodies. This has even got your inner casing as well. So when you are perhaps just using this on your craft desk, you can pull that out and just have that as a really nice way to be able to store the papers in front of you. You've got your bag, which this is going to fit into. And whether you kind of carry it like so, or you store it away on the shelf, you've got ease of use, wipe clean. You can see what's in here, of course, as well, which is super duper handy. And we're even giving you for free 5 of the tab dividers. So if you've got maybe bits and pieces of various paper pads, you know, left, you can put them away. Or maybe you're working on particular projects and you want to store them that way, you can do. Which paper pads have you nicked?
Right. I've got 2 bundles.
Oh, yeah?
Right, my first bundle, and we'll show you these, is because you can mix and match them around.
Yeah.
I would definitely be doing something like this. These are your consumables. Your dies are going to last forever. Your stamps are going to last forever. So are your stencils. Look after them. If you do, then these are the bits that you need to top up on. So I just love the sunflower collection. So I would definitely get those 3.
So you're going for some paper, some card and some vellum?
Yeah, because I
Boom.
just think altogether it's absolutely beautiful, and that's my first one.
Yep.
And my second one,
Ooh.
second bundle I would go for would be Secret Garden, because I just think it is so, so beautiful. But then I would throw in a cheeky vintage snowman bundle.
Why not?
Because then I'm covered all year round. I've got some Christmas. I've got all year birthdays, anniversaries, celebrations, and then I've got something that's just going to scream out at me: summer, spring, everything. So just from the ones that we've got on the table, and
Yep.
I know there's going to be more on the website, these are the 6 I would go.
So you're going on 6 for 4?
Yeah. So that means I'm guessing that those 2 would be my free. So
Yeah.
I would just be paying for those paper pads.
Yeah.
Now, I could probably get even better by swapping out some of those for some more 12 by 12s. But it's about getting what you want.
Absolutely
and this
right.
is what I really want. I like order and tidiness. So to me, that's perfect. I know.
Do you know what I would do? Because I'm a bit cheeky. Part of me wants to go, I know a lot of these are recent collections, but part of me would want to go, well, I want to get like the newest ones. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to get one of the newest paper pads for free.
So you're going to be doing like, so if you wanted the three, if that was how you felt,
Yeah.
I would do
Frosty and Bright,
those,
Winter Solstice,
yeah,
Winter's Tale.
yeah,
Yeah.
those 3.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because how on earth am I getting what? Well, you are, but you're thinking, well, these are new ones, but we're going to
Yeah.
give you one for free within that bundle.
yeah.
Yeah. And then, of course, you've got all of the luxury card stock there as well, like the A4. So you could do a bundle of that if you wanted. The
How
thing
about
to
that
stress, you can
bundle?
mix and match these up.
Again, all of these are from the summer.
Yep.
I've got my Winter Sparkle,
Yep.
Frosty and Bright, Bethlehem. Now, they are all from Christmas collections, but just take those cardstocks on their own, they're going to go all year round. I've got my masculine cards there, I've got my feminine cards there, I've got my anniversaries, I've got my Christmas, obviously, but they're going to work so well. So, yeah, think it through carefully and maybe do 3 of those and 3, you know, work it, get the best bundle for you.
Or, as Kate was saying, you may have like a particular collection that you absolutely love. I know this one was so popular. You might be doing so much with your country lane, you're thinking,
Getting
well,
3.
I want all 3 of them. We'll give you 3 and you only pay for 2.
Yeah,
There's so
perfect.
many ways to
Yeah.
shop, isn't there?
And I mean, there are 36 sheets of these paper pads.
double-sided.
Double-sided, 180 GSM. They are good quality paper pads. And you're going to slip into them. And I love how most of our paper pads work. I'm picking one at random here. I've not even pre-thought it through. Look at that, straight away. 4 6x6s on
Yeah.
there. Look at that, 4 6x6s. So I've just doubled that from 36 sheets to 144 sheets, I think.
And a lot of these
You
as
know.
well. Which one is it? There's a lot of these that actually have like the 6x6 in the backs as well, isn't it? I'm enjoying this, having a good flick through.
Vintage Snowman has.
Yes.
I'm sure it has. Where are they? They're at the front. They're
There
in the
you
middle.
go. Yeah, so you've got your 6x6s already in there, haven't you?
Where are they? I
You just
saw
flick
it.
past them. Ready, stop!
There.
There.
Thank you, Ben.
Stop! Stop!
And you're absolutely perfect. So you've got your 6x6s and, you know, all your 12x12. This one is a beautiful pad.
Yeah, Frosty and Bright was so super popular. Literally launched at the end of July, I think this was launched as part of a Christmas event. And you can theoretically pick that up for free today. You might have fallen in love with that one, the Frosty and Bright. Pick that up 3 times and only pay for 2. But like you said, you know, why not go 6 for 4? Why not put 9 in and only,
Yeah,
you know.
exactly. If you've got one, you know what it's like. I know Leanne's asked about paper pads coming back, but as a rule, once these have gone, they have gone. So if you have got one that you just turn to time and time again, and it's looking a little bit svelte, it's not got many sheets left in, now's the time. Like we say, this is just a fraction. This is what we could get Jake to get us quickly.
Can I just say as well, you've got the Nitwit collections in there too. I love love these topper pads that you're going to get. So they are also included in the 3 for 2, but also worth mentioning that we've got Sharon Callis in there on the 3 for 2.
Oh, have we?
Hunky Dory.
No.
Yeah, oh yeah, on the 3 for 2. Violet Studio on the 3 for 2. We've got more vellums in there. If you've got your iris folding, we've got those little small 108 sheet iris folding paper pads on the 3 for 2. I mean, to be honest with you, if you were going that way, get 3 of those and get one of those for free. Don't get that and say that and then one of the little ones, because you're wasting out on the freebie, aren't you?
You are, yes.
But hit up the website. All of these and more on a 3 for 2. However, it does end in 24 hours. It's a 24-hour deal, so you've got to be quick to take advantage of those deals. Right, producer Jamie.
I'll go back over there then.
Yes.
Okay, right. Okay. I'm off.
Just to mention as well, the Angel collection. I don't physically have it in front of me, but let me tell you the details. We'll try and get hold of it, so perhaps we're going to have a flick through it. I don't know how many of these we've got left. Maybe we can just have a quick look. There were 43 of them available, the full collection. If you have already got the full collection, or if you're thinking to yourself, oh, I'm not going to be able to get my hands on it, everybody else, including people who've already bought the collection, are going for the downloadable paper pad. It's the 8x8 paper pad. Basically, you get a link to download it, and then you've got it forever. You know, you can keep printing this off as many times as you like in the 8x8 format, and the downloadable paper pad is just £4.79 or $7.96. It is such a brilliant way, I think, to be able to have some of your favourite paper pads, of which this, I'm sure, will become, to have there forever and a day. And, you know, you can then just print these off whenever you need them. You're never going to run out, as long as you've still got your printer and your papers there, of course. It's a lovely way to be able to do it, and I know a lot of you are going for that today. All right, few messages coming through. Peg says, I've bought 3 vintage butterfly paper pads. Yes. 3 sunflower, 9 Halloween, 6x6 plus dreamy palettes. Emma Throw says, I've got the Secret Garden in my basket already. I've got the Country Lane, Vintage Snowman, Winter Tale, Winter Solstice. Trying to think which other pads to get. I'll be honest, this is a big bundle, right? I've just shown you a few. You need to shop the day and see all of them there. I'm as shocked as you guys, honestly. You know I'm an excitable bunny, but when they told me in my ear in Wake Up Call, we're doing 3 for 2 on paper pads, I literally thought we'd have about 10. It's like 3 pages full on the website. This is just an idea of what we've got. Sue Welsh says, I just bought the dies, the launch. Can't wait to see what I can do with them. Beth Malone, I swore I wasn't ordering anything until my eye was better, but that Angel collection spoke to me. Well done, so you're one of the final 43. Mahogany Leone says, okay, I'm now late for the doctors, but I have the layered dies and paper. It looks like I will not be shopping the birthday celebration. I bet you do. I bet you do. Jerry says, hello again from Southern Maryland. The paper pad deal is off the charts. It's thebomb.com. 3 for 2 paper pads ends midnight. October 1st. So yeah, it's literally end of the day today, isn't it? As we were saying, midnight, so you've got to be quick. So it's not even 24 hours. Suzanne Griffin says, hi, Corrine and Ben and the team. I've just logged on from South East UK to see a whopping huge deal on the paper pads. It's amazing. And let me just tell you, this lot that we've got here, I love doing this. It's not even half of what's on the website. Not even half. Sarah's signature. We've got loads of our Gemini pads. We've got Hunky Dory. We've got the Sharon Callis collection on there. We've got Violet Studios on there. We've got 8x8 vellums, A4 luxury car packs, 12x12s. I mean, you name it, it is there, but only until midnight, the 1st of October. So let's give you the opportunity to check out. There's a real unbelievable chance for you to get these. These don't come along every day, as you know. Core product, core lines on a 3 for 2. Head to the checkouts. If you want the Angel download, get it. If you want the Angel collection, if we've still got it, get that checked out as a matter of urgency, and we'll come back with the brand new launch for you in just a few moments' time. And I tell you what, we've got some unsung heroes here at Crafters TV, the kind of guys who work backstage, who were just having their lunch and we go, oi, can you pull all the paper pads out of the paper library, please? We need them for a show in 20 minutes. That's this lot.
I have to tell you, every single person works tirelessly behind the scenes, and I can't just give a shout out to one person, because for me, it has to be John, Tracy and Jake.
Going to give a shout out to our backstage hero, and I'm actually going to say heroes. It has got to be our product coordination team. It's got to be.
Because without those 3 people, when we're on air, we wouldn't be able to function like we do. They make sure we have everything we need, right from the samples to the product to having a drink of water throughout the show. They really look after us.
You see us day in, day out, 7 days a week, live on TV. We're crafting away, we're hopefully inspiring you. Every single card, every single product, every single tool that we touch has come from product coordination. Those guys are the unsung hero. They're there making sure we have the products, we have the inks, we have the tools, we have everything that we need. We have the power to actually work our Gemini ranges. The smooth running of behind the scenes of Crafters TV is all down to our product coordination team.
Many of our viewers bring up time and time again, and that's our wax seal gate.
Thinking, Joe, it might not work as well because I've put too much. Joe's laughing. Oh, I've forgotten to put me thing in place. Oh, Joe.
Words, but I think that doesn't engage with that and can come out all wrong. Water.
That wasn't the one you just washed your brush in, was it?
Sorry. Yes, it doesn't matter.
No, it wasn't, was it? It was. Are you kidding?
I'm going to have to say, it's a slip of the tongue. I'm going to say it's maybe to do with my Scottish accent. I'm maybe going to say it's because of Mr. Ben Moseby. He is, well, yeah, he doesn't help matters.
I've made pots that have exploded when I fired them. I've done zips in inside out. It happens to everybody.
We've all spilt our glitter all over our project or knocked the water over.
You're right.
I've just noticed I've got my dress on inside out.
So I was messing about doing some backgrounds with the sparkling, took the lid off it and managed to catch the pot somehow, and the whole thing came towards me, down my front, across my lap, onto the floor.
I went to reach for the water and, you know, do the tapping with the and so there was less tapping and more sort of a tsunami.
I've got some.
Oh, it's not on your project, is it?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Is absolute chaos, not only here in the studios, but also with you guys as well. 3 for 2 deal is amazing, says Steph. Mary Pat says, I rushed to get my Angel collection. I don't even remember what 3 paper pads that I ordered. They'll be amazing, whichever 3 you did order. Debbie Wilson says, I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. No, she says, she says, I'm so excited, I grabbed the Angel bundle, amazing. I'm trying to get stock levels on this for you, but I imagine we can't have any left now, because the amount of people who said that bought it. Audrey says, oh my gosh, I need an intervention. Is that like a naughty step? I think it is, isn't it? An intervention. I need an intervention, naughty step. My basket is full of tons of paper. Checking that now. But Audrey, the great thing is, you're only paying for 2/3 of the amount of paper that you've got in your basket, because of course it's the 3 for 2, or it's the 6 for 4, or it's the 9 for 6.
Yeah.
Or the 12 for 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, takes a bit of time, doesn't it? It's all there for you on the website, but only until midnight, end midnight, as we've just literally found out. I thought it was a little bit longer. We can have a look at the website, and I know Corrine was whooping and hollering over there, because you know what? We all shop as well, of course, and as we just have a bit of a flick through, this here is the Shop the Day page, so you'll see at the top of the page there the paper library which we showed you. That's not on a 3 for 2, but is on a half price deal. As you go down the first page, you'll see all of the items on this show. You'll see the brand new launch as well, and then eventually you'll get into, here we go, the yellow stickered paper pads. So Hunky Dory included in there. I can see some of these already. One of those is sold out. That tells you how quick. One there at the bottom was sold out.
There's the winter sparkle that we're talking. Oh, that's quite bad. Look at that, even the Frosty and Bright luxury foiled card.
Yeah. But you were saying, as we can keep going through here, there's Hunky Dory, the Sharon Callis. You spotted some which made you wow. Which were the ones that made you wow?
Which one was it?
Gnomes, you said, wasn't it?
Yes, it was the gnomes. The gnomes was in there. I think that we might have gone past it then. But yeah,
Another sold out.
The summer gnomes was there.
Another sold out. I'm seeing items sell out. This is how quickly you're buying them.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at all the Country Lane. It's not just that paper pad. It's a 6x6. It's all of them.
Yeah.
There is so you know.
There's those Iris folding papers.
You've got the 12x12 pads there, but there is the 6x6, the 8x8s, there's the vellums, there's the luxury cardstock. You just need to go through it. You know, the solid cardstock there and the 8x8s. There's so much there.
Please, please, please let me know what you're shopping for. I'm so interested. I want to find out which is the most popular. I know I just saw then as we were flicking through, a few of the items had sold out. You can see, because when the basket goes red, a lot of you know, that's when it's sold out. So a few of the items had already sold out. But what ones are you shopping for? Keep telling me what you're mixing up. Is there a paper pad that you bought 3 times? Or have you mixed and matched? Have you done as Corrine said and maybe bought like a few collections to take you across all the seasons? I need to know. Sandra says lots of delivery drivers are going to be unhappy about this offer. You imagine them. You say it's not heavy, Jamie, but you don't know how many people are ordering. It's like 15 paper pads. But keep ordering. Come on, seriously. How often do you get this opportunity to get a 3 for 2 on our amazing paper pads? I tell you what, let's get back to another demo because I feel like I've been rabbiting for absolutely ages. And you know what? We've got a brand new launch, our layered edge gatefold dies, which have proved very, very popular. Well over a quarter of the stock has gone of these now. Very, very busy for them. 30% actually, I say over 25, 30% of the stock has gone. Let's have another look at these, Corrine, with you. Which one are you going to use next?
I'm using the vintage ticket. Did we say this was Country Lane?
That's Country Lane,
Country
yeah.
Lane, it's definitely, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I remember, then I forget.
Betty, you've also reminded me, mount board. If you go right to the last page, mount board is included on the 3 for 2 as well.
Oh, wow.
So if you bought one of those jigsaw dies recently,
yes.
back of the net.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay, so I am going to go back to sort of old school, and we're going to go 6 by 4 3/4 inches. And what we're going to do is we're not going to use the outside dies on here, because when I was prepping this, I wanted to show, I didn't want any 2 cards to be the same style. I wanted them all to be completely different. So we're going to put those away for this one, and we're going to make a gorgeous card using these dies. So I've taken my topper and I'm going to work top down like I always tell you to. So I can pop this onto here, see roughly where the centre is, because I'm using my lines on my glass mat here, so I can see, you know, you've got them there, so why not use the lines on your glass mat to help you make sure that you get this in the middle. So there we go, we can put this on here. But don't worry if it's not in the centre, because the way I'm going to show you to do this, they're all going to line up anyway. So pop that one through first. So this is the larger of the 2 sort of label dies that go with it, and we can run that through, as we said, Country Lane. And then I've got a piece of cardstock. So we've gone 1/4 inch bigger on this, on the main piece of cardstock, with an extra 3/4 inch score line on either side. So if I show you this on here, we can take this one off there. You can see we've gone just slightly bigger, just all the way around there, and then we've got the score lines as well.
Lovely.
So that fits. So centre that one up. Then take the next size die, that looks like a good positioning, and then place it through the aperture to line it up. I don't need to use my grid, because I can use this piece of paper to line up that one.
Yep.
And then I'll take that piece of paper off, to make sure it's straight. Now, again, I'm only using 3 of my mats because I don't need all of my mats. These are going to cut through so easily. So, as I say, you've got this gorgeous paper. If you want to go around the edges with some ink and really mix and match, that would look beautiful. So, just to show you, once we've got this off here, maybe unless I've turned it round, this now fits perfectly in that aperture. Can you see? Brilliant.
Yeah, amazing.
So, this one, I've got one here. This one, not bad fit. Fits on there as well. But because I cut this one to match that one, I'm going to use that one because I know that absolutely fits perfectly. So that's going to fit on there. Now, before I put that onto there, I've got a piece of orange. That's why my border was a little bit bigger, is I've got a piece of orange cardstock, it's pumpkin cardstock, to fit underneath there, just like that. So I just took the centre out because I didn't want to have it in the middle, but I just wanted to have it around the outside. So let's just pop that on. So you can see I just use a rectangular die to do this. Doesn't it feel nice when you're in here and you can hear that rain outside and you're thinking, well, I'm in here for the next...
Better than being outside.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
All those poor people that are going to have to go home at 4... Oh, I've missed that, I put that glue everywhere. All those poor people that are going to have to go home at 4 o'clock and get wet.
Yeah, and we
will stay here till 8. And
we
stay
can
nice
stay in
and
here till
dry.
8 o'clock tonight and stay dry. Hey. Who wants to go home at 4 o'clock on a Friday? Not me. I want to stay here in the dry.
Let's think of all the positives.
In fact, I'm going to come back tomorrow and stay dry here as well and laugh at everybody having their Saturday off in the rain. I'm going to go, ha, ha, ha. You might have a Saturday off, but I'm dry.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'll come with you.
Yeah, you come with me as well, Corinne. We'll laugh at them together.
We will. Right, so there we go. So that now is absolutely perfect. And I know I've got the perfect mats and layers because I had the perfect die. So when you're doing it like that, start at the top and work your way down, and you know that everything will just work perfectly. So what I've also got is I've got a panel for the back, another piece of the pumpkin, and another piece of the country lane. So we can layer these up. And they're going to go on here. And I can pop that one on there. So this is going to be the inside back of my card, but that's not very straight, is it? There we go. Let's get that a bit straighter. This is why I like wet glue, because if I don't get it completely straight, I can just move it around. And that's going to go on there. There we go. And that's going to go on there like that. And I'm just going to see if I've got my brayer with me. I'm going to just flatten that out. Put a little bit of pressure on here. Make sure I get all of that nice and flat. I just think it's an easier way.
Yeah, it's a nice idea.
To just make sure that everything is flat. Now, this is going to go on here, and as you'll see, look, can you see this front piece? If I put the corner, if I fold that round, just there, can you see the back is what? Half an inch shorter than the top. So that when I put it on, it's going to give it a nice sort of bevel effect. Oh, both front
gorgeous.
tips. So I have taken from the pumpkin that I cut out of the centre, I've got this piece and I've got a sentiment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this one on here, just like that. And then I'm going to, oops, put that on there. And then I'm just going to grab a pencil and I'm just going to put that where I think it wants to go. Then I'm going to centre that just there.
The paper, by the way, Evelyn, that
there.
Corinne's using is the Country Lane collection. You just asked. It's Country Lane, which is on 3 for 2. Sandra says, I got gnomes, nitwits and butterflies as well as a set of 4 for £25. Bethan says, such a great deal on the papers. Managed to restock my vintage butterfly cardstock and get a textured cardstock pad, and finally got Kindly Thought pads for free.
Perfect.
Gail D, thank you for the Angel download option. I've ordered the Angel collection on the day of launch. 8 inches is a good option to use with the vellum overlay. Ordered all the solid colours on the 3 for 2 offer. I'm trying to get an update on how many of the Angel collection that we've got. It is still showing in stock on the website, but it's not going to be long before that disappears. Lots of you as well jumping in and grabbing that 8x8 downloadable paper pad. The only way to get the 12x12 pad, of course, is to get the collection, of which I'm guessing there's got to be less than 20 left now with the amount of you telling me you're shopping for it, but we'll try and get a figure on that as soon as possible.
I'd lost which way around my paper went then. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop the first one on. You'll see I've just popped that sentiment into the centre. So when you put that on, it looks like it's off the centre, but when we put this one round, that's going to go and push that up into that, to that edge, bend that one over just there, and there we go. That is now perfectly centred just there. So the last little bit I'm going to do is I've got a nice bow. What I did was I cut the ends really long because I'm thinking it would look quite nice to do something like a little ripple effect. And then the final little bit I put just for you, and then I used my sentiment stamps, and then I'm going to put some tape on there and put that. So we've balanced it out. We've sort of tried to do a little bit of symmetry over there, and then pop that. How about that? We've got the lovely bow front on there. Just bring it round because I've just squashed it a little bit. But how about that? Completely different. So we're just using the internal dies on that one instead of using all of the dies. Just a little bit different again.
Amazing, absolutely amazing. That layered edge die Gatefold collection is flying. Over 30% of the stock has gone. The Angel collection, these are flying out the door. We had 43 remaining. We've now got less than 20 opportunities for you to get your hands on the Angel collection. I'll show it to you very quickly. It's really simple to get it. Go to the website and you'll see it. It comes up straight away on the homepage. Click on the Angel collection and you can get it. It is the only way for you to be able to get the 12 by 12 paper pad. It's not available individually, and we've literally got 20 more chances for you to be able to get this. Then it has gone. A lot of you are using the option of getting the 8 by 8 downloadable Angel paper pad. That then means, of course, that you've got it for life. You know, if you decide that you want to come back to this a year down the line, you're not going to have to be scrabbling around your craft room thinking, oh, I've run out. You've got it there. You've got the link for the download stored in your computer, and you can come back to it anytime you so wish. And a lot of you have said that you've already jumped in and grabbed that, and many of you loving the fact that you've got that 8 by 8 option as well. But this is the 12 by 12 pad, only available in the bundle. Less than 20 opportunities with those of you that have got this in your basket right now to be able to get it. So if you've had your eye on it, if you've wanted to get it, you've got to be checking it out because it is proved so super popular. That's the only way to get that within the bundle. You're also going to receive your vellum pad within the bundle as well, which is gorgeous. Jamie, you'll have to remind me of the price on this bundle as well in just a few moments. I've got an idea in my head, but I don't want to quote a wrong price. Literally, on the home page of the website, you'll just click there and you'll find all of the details anyway. It's nice and easy to do. All of the linen cardstock you're going to get as well, so in all of those 4 gorgeous colours, and then check out all of the hardware. I mean, it is stunning. Your 3D embossing folder with those angel wings. I think the reason that this is flown is not only are you getting amazing value for money, but I can't think of another collection quite like this. You know, we do florals, we do butterflies, we do dragonflies, you know, we do Christmas. I think it's the first collection I've seen where you're going to get everything devoted to these beautiful angels. I mean, look at that die, for example, there, where you've got the ability to pop out those angel wings. We see that so often with things like our butterflies and dragonflies. You can now do it with the angels. You've got that heaven sent die, again, perfect for creating apertures for shakers, maybe if you want to do a bit of paper piecing there. You've got edgeables as well. That one's called Feathers Appear. A lot of people believe, you know, when they see feathers, it's a sign of good luck. I think, again, that's another reason why people have, you know, gone for this. A lot of people have faith. You know, a lot of people believe in their guardian angels, and you've got everything and more that you would want in this set. That eternal love again, with that beautiful angel and the peace dove. You've got heavenly blessings again. It's almost like sort of stained glass effect there, but I can see, you know, a lot of opportunity for you there to be able to create your own sort of watercolour backgrounds, cutting out the main die itself and then just piecing it over there. If you love your paper piecing, I mean, that was going to be an absolute joy to get in with. And then you've got sentiments in here as well. So Angel Kisses brings you that gorgeous sort of cursive angel die cut, and then you've got all of these sentiments then to be able to build up. So angels feathers appear when an angel is near. You've got you are an angel, angels watch over you, an angel by your side. I mean, there's just loads you can do with that set. Then you've got all of your angel blessing sentiments in here too. You are a blessing. I believe in angels. Thank you for being there when I needed you. And you are heaven sent. And then you finally got in this collection some stamp and die sets as well. So the ethereal angels gives you that beautiful angel with those stunning wings, the dove and the feather, and you've got the dies to be able to cut out your coloured in image. You were in my thoughts. And then you've got that angel prayer there as well, which is the angel with the harp. There is joy in the presence of angels. It is all of the paper, it is the embossing folder, it's the vellum, it's the luxury cardstock, it's the dies, it's the stamps and more. We've got less than 20 opportunities. If you're all checking out your baskets now, we are running well, we're running out basically of the collection. If you want to get it, £75.99 platinum, $95.96 if you're shopping in the US and you're a platinum member, but go swiftly on that, particularly if it's the 12x12 pad that you want. It's the only way to get it within the bundle. Once it's gone, it's gone. Don't forget as well, a lot of people are going for that option of the downloadable 8x8 paper pad, which of course you have then got for life as well. Few comments coming through. How many left? 13 opportunities left to buy on the Angel collection.
I don't think it's going to be here for Second Chance Sunday.
I've got a funny feeling you could be right. Please don't, if you've got it in your basket, get it checked out. Don't wait for someone else to snap it up. Right, comments coming through. Lots of love for the card that Corrine just made. Regina says, lovely card, Corrine. You knocked it out of the park with that collection. All your makes are gorgeous.
Thank you.
The Angel collection is just special, says Beth Malone. Annie Cagle says, wow, I am totally exhausted. I think I've ended up with more than 30 pads in all. Well, that's buy 30.
Get 10 free.
Thank you, thank goodness. Yeah, get 10 free. Which is, yeah, if you think about it, you've saved yourself about 150 quid there.
If they're full,
if they're the big ones,
12x12s,
$14.99, $15.99, $16.99. That's amazing. But why wouldn't you? Like, if budget supports that, why wouldn't you take this opportunity to get so many freebies? Let me just show you as well some of the pads. If you have just joined us, we've lost the plot a bit here today, to be honest with you, because not only have we got a brand new launch, but we've still got our end of summer sale, which is, well, coming to an end, midnight on the 2nd of October. We've also launched today, only until midnight, 1st of October, which is tomorrow, 3 for 2 on paper pads. Now, if you were thinking 3 for 2 on what, a choice of like 10 paper pads, I'm not joking, you will have a look on the website again in just a second. It's literally, it's all the paper pads, all the best ones I can think of. Things like vintage snowman. Someone's just commented saying, has anyone worn Christine Mahoney's delivery person?
She's watching. It'd be interesting to know how many she's ordered.
Christine, let me know how many you have ordered, or whether you've already got these like multiple times over.
Basically, they're all the paper 12x12s we've got still in stock, other than, like you say, the Angel that we've just, well, that's not even available individually.
No.
Because they are really recent.
Well, that's your vintage snowman. Right, and even like the Country Lane, I mean, that's summertime. I think this was launched, wasn't it? Hugely popular. You've seen Corrine using that today, so that's in the 3 for 2. So you've got that one. And let me just pop out another one here in my massive paper pile bundle. And by the way, the bundle that I've got here is just a smattering of what's available. Frosty and Bright. You guys know that was one of our most popular launches that we had.
I watched that with Leanne back in the summer.
It was end of July, wasn't it?
It was probably around there, yes.
It came out just before the winter solstice and the winter's tale, didn't it? It was the last sort of Christmas bundle we did. So that just goes to show you that, you know, we're not just plucking out paper pads from the back of the warehouse. This is premium product. This is, you know, product that we're launching this year. And again, just to prove that, the winter's tale, which I want to say you and I launched this with the winter solstice. Because we had all the David Essex chat, didn't we?
We did, didn't we? Mm. And that was only a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
Maybe literally. That was just before I went on holiday in August, mid-August.
Yeah. So that's in there. And then again, just to show you, it's not just, you know, Sarah's signature collections. It's not just our paper pads. We've got Nitwit collections in here too. And again, not just the paper pads, because we've got the Nitwit homebody. This one's Kindly Thought, but the homebody's there. This is the topper pads that they do so brilliantly, so stacked full of loads of toppers for you. You know, this one, florals and butterflies. You've got little corners and frames and borders in there. I mean, that is packed jam full.
But it's like I said, you can also get the paper pad to go with it, so you can actually complete the collection by adding that in. 1, 2, and you get the vellum as well if you want. 3. Get that for free. If you I love that when you can see those bundles. You can almost make your own little mini bundles, can't you?
Yeah.
That's what I'd be doing.
Or, so you could make a mini bundle out of a particular collection. You could potentially, like Corrine was saying, you could potentially think to yourself, I'm going to go maybe across the year and go for sort of, some spring, sort of summertimey, some winter-timey in there as well. And I might add in, some luxury cardstock as well, potentially, because it's not just the 12 by 12s, it's luxury cardstock that you've got. And let's again bear in mind, Knitwit Kindly Thoughts, we've got Bethlehem in there, we've got the luxury glitter cardstock collection from Frosty and Bright that you can grab. If you're thinking more kind of summertime, springtime, again, all of the Sunflower collection. And once again, you can go 12 by 12, luxury linen cardstock, vellum, there's your 3 for 2 right there. And a few of you have said, well, do I have to kind of spread across 3 different ones? No, you don't. If you want to go Secret Garden 3 times over, do that and you'll only pay for 2. But just again to show you, Vintage Snowman, the luxury cardstock there. We've even got elements of the Winter Sparkle in. I've just got a small amount of what's available for you, but we've got Hunky Dory available for you. We've got Violet Studios available for you. Sharon Callis available for you. 12 by 12s, vellum pads, 8 by 8, A4 luxury card. Even the tiny whiny little, if you want to do that on a separate 3 for 2.
Did you say about the Angel collection?
Yes, 7 chances left to buy the Angel collection. So that you can scrub off your list if you're thinking, oh, second chance Sunday, I'll get it then. It won't be here. You need to be quick to pick that up. Did Ben say budget, says Beth Valone. What is this budget you talk about? I know, silly me. If Sarah is in, she'd be calling me an idiot again. She called me an idiot the other day.
Did she?
I
don't think so.
Thank you. Kathy Meyer says, I got mine, the Angel collection. Yes! Calling all angels is my mantra, says Mary Pat 1000. And Betty Gossel says, I think Crafter's Companion needs to start selling storage pods since I'm completely out of room.
I could do with one of those too.
A storage pod? Just buy a bigger house.
I just keep moving up bedrooms. I've gone from a smaller bedroom to a middle-sized bedroom, and the only way now would be for Colin to move out of our bedroom.
What, just move out of the house? Yeah. Colin, I love you and everything, but I need more craft stuff. So if you don't mind checking into the local B&B. And I met him on Saturday as well, and he's such a lovely bloke. He puts up with a lot. Yeah. No, right, let's get back to the launch. It is the brand new layered dye Gatefold collection.
I said they're easier to use than they are to say.
Yes. Layered edge. We're missing Gatefold off the L. Layered edged Gatefold dye collection is the full name. 4157, 4784. I'll go through the boards in just a second because I don't know where they are.
I think they're behind the dyes.
Yeah, well, we'll have a look in a minute. Let's get to a demo with Corrine.
I'm going to use the Eclipse frame. So lovely one, this one. So we're going to use this. And again, if you want to do it as a traditional gatefold, you can. We're going to do something slightly different. Can you see? Frosty and Bright. So we're going to bring in some of those papers in there. Now, I have a 4x6 card. So you'll have lots of these. You'll have them in, if you bought your craft kits, they're always in the craft kits. They're perfect. Fold it in half, and I've just put the die up to the edge. Now, I've actually put a piece of tape on because I really don't want it to cut into that seam. So that's my folded edge. So I'm just putting a piece of tape on there to make sure that it butts up to but not into that edge.
Yeah.
Now, because that's 4x6, I've just gone down 1/4 inch, can you see, on my Frosty and Bright, and then I've put the next, so that's the smaller one of the split dies, this is the larger one. And again, you don't need to worry about lining up because if you've gone down 1/4 inch, as long as you centre those dies, they're going to work perfectly. And I can now cut all of those in one go, even without my magnetic shim. It'll work brilliantly. So the other thing I've got is I've got a piece of acetate. I've just cut a piece of acetate. You can cut it to 4x6, but I've just cut it a little bit shorter because it'll make life easier. And then the other thing I've done is I've taken the middle 2 dies and I've cut them out of Frosty and Bright, and then a piece of white card that we've gone round with the Frosty and Bright with the ink pads, the, come on, have I written it down on there? Sea glass.
Oh, sea glass.
There you go. That word, I wasn't anywhere close then.
No,
wasn't anywhere close. There we are. So that comes off here. The great thing is, because I've taken my magnetic shim off, the tape isn't embedding into the card. So there is double advantages. So we can, now this has gone through 2 layers. So I might just have to, oh, that one's slightly moved, but we'll get there. Right, so that's gone through there, and then it's gone through there as well. So I've got one actually, rather than cut that, so it's just missed a little bit off the corner.
Yeah.
There we go. And then you can go through there. If it doesn't go through it all in one go, you might have to do it in two steps. So you can see this now fits perfectly on there, just like that.
Stunning.
So what we're going to do is we're going to take this one and we're just going to take the red liner tape off here, and this is going to go on the reverse of the front of the card. There we go, get rid of that. And I'm going to pop it in. So I've got red liner on, as if I was making a pocket. There's no red liner on that bit. So if I turn this round, that side with no sticky on, if I've got that roughly in the centre, is here, look, because I don't want sticky adhesive there. So when I press that down, that now, hopefully you can see, you can just about see, look, there, look.
Yeah, yeah.
The acetate. It's really hard to show acetate. There you go, you can just see the line.
Yeah.
It's up to there. So we can now pop this one on. And again, these cards, you really don't have to do lots and lots of different, you know, fancy bits and pieces.
No.
Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that, I'm going to whiz that round there first.
So, Shadai just said, I love your dress, Corrine. I
Thank
hope to
you.
gosh you do not have it on inside out.
I don't, because I did wear this one inside out. This was the second inside out dress.
So that's a true story, is it then? I thought people were winding me up.
Nope, I actually did it a second time.
Was that
in
with
this
Joe?
dress. No, it wasn't. It really wasn't. I checked so carefully, and one day I thought I'd checked, and I'd still got it inside out.
Who were you on with?
I can't remember.
Oh, was it with Joe the day that it happened?
Yeah, but it was George. So what happened was my mic was playing up.
Right.
And George came in and he said, so we were on a VT, and he came in and he said, I'll get you on you. And he looked down and he went, is your dress on inside out? And I looked down and it was. So yes, so I had to literally run in.
Did he genuinely notice it, or was he just saying it as a joke?
I was with, yeah, he said it as a joke.
That is so funny.
I was with Becky, that's who I was with.
Because I remember when the day that it happened, it was me, it was George. Were you on, was it you, Jamie, for the first time it happened? It might have been, yeah. And I remember you saying, oh, I can't believe I'm walking around all morning like this and none of you noticed. So the fact that George joked and then he was actually right is hilarious.
I can't believe I did it a second time.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Right, so this is now going to go onto here. So pretty, really pretty with the ribbon round, just picking out some of those colours. I tell you, when I take my glasses up, I'm as blind as a bat.
Oh, I know that feeling. Take my
Absolute-
lenses out, I wouldn't be able to walk out the studio, I wouldn't be able to see the door. Honestly, I'm so blind without my lenses in. I need reading glasses as well now.
On to wear whilst you're wearing your lenses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got bifocals. Are they called bifocals or varifocals?
Varifocals you would probably...
I have my normal vision up top,
Yeah,
and then
yeah, that's
reading glasses.
varifocals.
Varifocals, yeah.
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 And you wear those whilst you're wearing your contact lenses?
No, I wear those without.
All right,
but when I
yeah.
wear my lenses, my contact lenses, I have to wear reading glasses sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm getting old.
I know. I was just thinking the other day, it's time to be going off to the opticians again, I think. Time to go off.
I go twice a year to the optician.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do yours change that much? Now look at that. So what we've done is actually I was putting the foam pads in the wrong place. So all I've done now is just have this. So it sort of levitates across there. So when you get your fancy sentiments, we've got the Christmas ones here, just stamp that in the pink with our fuchsia quick dry ink. So then you can then pop this onto here. And then we can as quickly add in a couple of snowflakes. So we can just pop these really, really pretty. Just using my dotty tape pen, just to add those in there. Then I've just got a couple of gems, so we can just pop, I've got one there. Let's put 1, 2. Oh, have I put that in the right place? Can I just get those in? Tell you what, I should have picked up, see if I can quickly see it. I probably won't be able to see it. I was looking to see if I've got my gem picker-upper thingy. Oh, there it is. Got it. pick those up. There we go. Pick those up. Just pop my little gems onto there, all the way. Just a couple of little gems on, just like that, and that will do. So there we go, a completely different design where we've now got the little piece levitating over the top of the cut.
Very, very clever, and another great way to be able to use these layered edge gatefold dies in a completely different way. Annie Cable just said we're doing a 3 for 2 on paper pads until midnight, 1st of October. I'm running out of room, says Annie, and I have 3,000 square feet upstairs, wreaths and Christmas decor, add-on apartment, jewellery, paper crafts, etc. Dining and living mix, garage is stuffed, no cars fit. I don't know anybody who actually puts their car in the garage.
Very few do these
Certainly
days.
here in the UK, like for example, we've got a garage in the house we bought just up the road, and that is just storage for us. 2 cars on the drive, not one in the garage, and I think the majority of people do that, don't they?
We converted our garage into a bedroom.
Oh, did you? But
When
where
my
do you put all your stuff? Up in the loft?
Yeah, and then hubby's got other like tools and stuff out in the shed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do that later on down the line, potentially. Shadai says, I think you've just given me an idea for a thank you card for my colleagues.
Oh, that's nice.
They were so generous and kind, received tokens as my mum passed in July. Thank you for the inspiration, Corrine. I bought this collection of dies too. 35% of the dies have gone, by the way. Very, very busy for these. Miriam says, another beautiful card. Love it. Adorable card, Corrine, says Mary Pat. And Kathy C says, beautiful card. We're going to show you a few more of these deals before we have a short little break, and then there'll be votes coming up and all sorts for demo of the show. So the glue pens that we've got, these are on a 3 for 2 as well. Just to make it clear, you can't mix and match the glue pens into the paper 3 for 2. But you can mix the glue pens in the 3 for 2, if that makes sense. Because so if you want to buy 3 lots of the 3-pen glue set, you can do. These are the ones with the specialised tips. So you've got the 4mm chisel tip, you've got the 0.7mm ballpoint nib, and then you've got that 3mm bullet nib as well. And of course, this is that beautiful blue glue that dries clear. That dries clear for you, and I know a lot of people have found these uber handy, particularly good for sticking intricate sticks, but also for using things, I suppose, like your gilding flakes with as well. You know, these would be perfect for that. So you can go for those on a 3 for 2 at £7.99 platinum or $10.39, and then the more recent 5 of the, so these are the 5 ballpoints, so the 0.7mm ballpoint nib, those are on a 3 for 2 as well. So I'm guessing, well, I'm not guessing, I think I kind of know, you can mix and match these two. So you can have 2 of those, 1 of those, or 1 of those, 2 of those, or 3 or 3, however you want to do it. But you can't mix these in with the paper pads. Again, these are going to come out blue for you, and then of course dry clear. £7.99 for the 5 or $10.36. The other item to bring to you, there's so many deals right now. The paper library. Now this is proved so super popular. This isn't on, I know this is confusing, this isn't on the paper 3 for 2 deal. You'll find this on the Shop the Day page, and it's been part of our end of summer sale, the 70% off sale. This is 50% off, and these have been flying out of the door. So you get the actual paper library itself, which in all honesty is a great bit of kit for storing not just the paper that you're going to get in here, but storing other sheets of your, well, 12 by 12 paper. I mean, you put smaller paper in there if you want, but it's built for the 12 by 12 pieces of paper. Normally £90 or $100. It's £36 or $39.98 if you're platinum. And within this, you're going to get 10 collections of paper, 150 sheets of each. So obviously 15 sheets within each of the collections. I'll just show you some of the ones which perhaps I didn't show you earlier on. But you've got this one here, which is kind of like an all occasions, bit more sort of muted in tone, well, but you've got your greys and your beiges in there. You've got some more sort of autumnal colours in there as well, I would say. But some really, really nice papers in that one, which is all occasions. What else have we got in here that I didn't show you earlier on? Let me show you. Oh, I'll tell you what we'll have a flick through, the Halloween. I know I popped this up, but I didn't flick through it. There's some lovely papers in here. And again, gives you the opportunity to, you know, scrapbook with these, snip into these. You know, if you just wanted to take these and perhaps, you know, the Halloween ones, add a little bit of sparkle to them potentially. It is entirely up to you, but there's some gorgeous, gorgeous papers in here. When you consider you're getting 150 sheets plus the library itself, I think it's a really, really fabulous deal to go for. So that's Halloween. I'll just quickly show you that you've got Celebration in here as well. So this is, you know, a lot of your stars and stripes in here. I mean, this automatically just makes me think of you guys in the States, because you've got the red, white and the blue there. I mean, look how gorgeous that is. Part of the American flag there with some gorgeous florals around the outside. You've got, as I say, the stars and stripes. And look at that sort of like watercolour effect background that you've got just there. Shall I show you a few more? What else have we got in here? Have a dig around, Ben. Have a dig around. You've got your Christmas. So this is sort of more of your vintage Christmas with your poinsettia frame in there. You've got some tartan in there as well. Again, look at all the snippability that you've got in that one with the Merry Christmases. Again, some tartan with your poinsettias on there, some musical notation. Well, I'll have one more dig. What else I haven't shown you in this bundle? Oh, this one here, I've not shown you this one yet. There's New Baby in here too, which is, oh, come on, there we go. New Baby. So you've got blues, you've got little rainbows in there, you've got the little elephants. Oh, look at that, super cute, the little lion with the balloons and the zebras and the monkeys, more rainbows, and of course you've got the blues and the pinks and even the yellows in there as well. So, you know, if you're not quite sure of the gender of the baby, then you've got that all catered for too. That's just a few of the different papers that you've got in this collection. 150 sheets, half price, £36 or $39.98. Phenomenal. Right. We are going to take a short break. When we come back after the break, we will do the demo of the show, because we've got many of those to get through, and I guess we'll have a final little look through the 3 for 2s. Let me know if you've got any questions. Let me know if there's a particular paper pad that you want to have a look at, but more importantly, get to the checkout. Check out your baskets, particularly if you've got that Angel collection in there, because I think that is pretty much on the verge of selling out. Go, 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 and we'll come back in a mo.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
We get to know people from places and walks of life that we wouldn't come across in our everyday life if it wasn't for Crafters TV and doing what we do.
I got so many lovely comments from people when I started doing the presenting, and it was just really such a lovely feeling. And it's nice that people keep messaging in. You know, we see the same people. We know you can build up that kind of relationship with those people. So it's just the fact that people like what we do and they're pleased. And I do love it when people send us photographs of the items that they've made.
We talk about customers, but really they go in as a customer, come out as a friend. The support that I get is amazing. The messages I get are amazing.
Me personally, it is personal interaction. I've never had the best of health. I've always been open about that with our viewers at Crafters TV. So many people are in the same situation as me health-wise. Other people have got a completely different health issues. They understand and they relate to what I'm going through, what others are going through. So whether we interact on a crafting basis or whether we interact on a health basis, a personal basis, we're all there to support one another. It is incredible.
The reaction of viewers when they come to meet us is worth all of the early mornings when we have to get up for our early morning shows.
Some of the customers come on as craft ambassadors and things like that, craft along with us, and being able to actually chat with them on air. Love it. I really love that connection with them.
We've had lots of shows where we've done like craft alongs, especially where we've had viewers craft along with us. We had a particular viewer, Joy, who joined us once before, and she literally made me cry on air, and Joe, because the things she said about us, it really was quite humbling that there are people out there that watch us and invite us into their living rooms and really treat us like family.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. So, join our family of craft experts with live tutorials and demonstrations every day. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products here on Crafters TV. Get creative and craft along with our amazing deals. Your next craft project is only a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week or watch on catch up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook or our YouTube channel. You can chat to us, craft along and meet new friends in our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
You all had time with each other! You're not through to boot camp, get off!
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. So, stop what you're doing and enjoy the fun here on Crafters TV.
Hello, welcome back. I've just been told very quickly, well, if everyone's checking out their basket, it's the 12 by 12 paper pad that's going to sell out the bundle of the Angel bundle. We have one opportunity left to buy, because we've got one of those pads left, apparently. That's if everyone checks out. So if you haven't got the Angel collection, you want it, you want to guarantee that you get the 12 by 12 paper pad, you need to check out your baskets because it is about to go. Don't forget though, if you have already got the Angel collection, or if you're thinking, oh, I'm not going to get there in time, we do now have the 8 by 8 downloadable Angel pad, which you'll find details for on the website. Right, we have got about 8 minutes left. We're going to have a look at some of the paper pads on the 3 for 2 in just a second, but before that, we need to, sorry, I normally can bat away a lot of stuff, but there's some drilling and screwing going on in my ear, and what is John doing in the gallery? Oh, he's just sitting on, I'm drilling and screwing. I don't know what he's doing. He's Andy, man. He's at DIY. He'll be doing something fabulous like he always does. But let us get over to the demo of the show vote. Corinne, can you line up all your cards, please?
I've got them here. So the first one we did with the medallion. So we put that onto some gorgeous acetate.
Oh, yes.
And created that bow front, so that's one. Number 2 was we went over the edge with them so that you could still see how you could do mats and layers, so that worked perfectly. That was with the decal circle. The third one we did, I think that's the right way around, we did this one here using that gorgeous paper, yep. And then we just popped that one in there. Again, another bow fronted one, but again, this time without the split down the middle, so we just used 2 of the dies. And then the fourth one, oh, let me come around here so you can see, frosty and bright. We sort of had the emblem levitating above, but everything follows the same line, so it looks perfect.
So 1, 2, 3, or 4. I reckon you've got about 3 minutes to get your vote in on that one. Still to come later on, of course, don't forget we do have masterclass. I have a feeling in that masterclass, though, you're going to be seeing more of this collection because I think, what did you say stock-wise now? 40% of the stock of the brand new collection has gone. And also, you're going to be seeing more of these paper pads. Let's get Corrine over because the paper pads are on a 3 for 2. Only until midnight, October the 1st, which is midnight tomorrow. And just to give you a bit of an idea, it is on, well, so much. Hunky Dory, Sharon Callis. We have got Violet Studios. We've got Sarah's Signature. We've got a lot of our core paper pads in there. We've got Knitwit collections in there. We've got vellums in there. We've got 8x8s in there. We've got the paper pads for the iris folding in there as well. I mean, there is literally... I was genuinely shocked because when they said 3 for 2, I thought, oh, they're probably like 10 or 15 pads and probably, you know, some of the older ones. We have literally got, look at us sorting it all out.
I'm just looking at bundles, how I would bundling it up. Because, I mean, there are some absolutely amazing bundles here, aren't there?
Bundle! Yeah.
There are some beautiful collections. And they cover all the seasons, don't they? If you wanted. So we had that one on a 3 for 2 earlier. We had these 3 here, didn't we?
Yeah.
But that was, it was like a fixed 3 for 2, so you had to have those 3, which is absolutely perfect. But perhaps you've got Secret Garden and you don't want to. Now you can swap your Secret Garden for your sunflower.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, you know, mix and match it how you want.
Or you might decide that you want perhaps a bit of, you know, Christmas in there,
yeah.
so you might swap that one out and pop in like the winter solstice maybe, because that was a rather nice one. I would definitely have one of the Knitwit topper pads in, because I think they're amazing value for money.
They really are. There is so much. Look at this. For the Knitwits, again, this is just what we have picked up. You've got the vellums, you've got the luxury cardstock, you've got, that's the papers, and then, as you said, you've got the toppers as well. So, you know, find your 3 for 2 from that bundle. What was the one I was thinking of? Oh, it's this.
Frosty and Bright?
Frosty and Bright. No, not only have you got the 12 by 12, you've got the luxury cardstock, including the glitter and pearlescent, but you've got these in your hands as well, which I think this was the first time we introduced those. It was the first time I'd seen them anyway.
They're like the resist pads, aren't they?
Yes, it's a bit like a resist. So it's a foiled pad. So it's white cardstock with a foil underneath, which you can see a bit. But then when you just go over it with your inks, they pop. So maybe that's going to be your bundle. I mean, there's just so much that you could be doing.
Vintage Snowman as well. Just show that because that's included. One of our most recent Christmas collections, right?
How about bringing that in? So, you know, you've got those that you can mix and match, but I would then be going, maybe, which one would I go? I'd go that one. I'd go Winter's Tale instead of Winter Solstice, because I think that paper pad goes quite well with Winter's Tale. It's the right colour hues. But then again, it works really well.
What do you call me, Hugh?
Hues.
Oh, right.
Actually, no, it goes better with that one, doesn't it?
Yeah.
No, I know your name, love.
I thought you said it's the right colour, Hugh.
It's the right colour hue. There you go, that works really well, because you've got your blues, you've got your jades, you've got your golds. How about that for a lovely bundle? I think that's perfect.
However you want to do it, it's 3 for 2 across the whole collection. This is just a smorgasbord of items that you can go for. You need to run over there because I've got a winner.
Okay,
don't run, because you don't need to fall over. Don't run in the studio, John.
No, don't run in the studio, John will shout.
Seriously. So this is just a collection. Winter Sparkle, Sunflower, Knitwit, what else? Let's pile these up for later. Bethlehem, Secret Garden. Check the website, shop the day, see all of the deals. Do not delay. Oh, a poet and I don't know it. These are only here on a 3 for 2 till midnight, 1st of October. So go, 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 go. Now, the result of demo of the show. This has been close because do you know what? Superstar Susie, I think, thought that I didn't see. There was an initial result, and then that initial result has changed, so it's obviously swapped over in the last minute, and the winner by 1 vote...
Yeah.
4.
4. Oh, there we go. Our lovely winter, Frosty and Bright one. How gorgeous is that? Thank you very much.
Beautiful. So
There
that's
we
going to
go.
go up on our Crafty Walk of Fame with your card from earlier on, and we will do the vote for the demo of the day later on during Masterclass. The Masterclass is, of course, all about our edgeables, but I think there is going to be a lot of the paper pads included, and probably you'll see more from our brand new launch as well, because that has proved so super popular over the course of the show. And don't forget as well, worth bearing in mind that we have got 3 for 2s on our glue pens, and don't forget to shop the end of summer sale, which ends midnight on the 2nd. That's where you're also That's where you're also going to find the paper library on a half-price deal. That will be gone. I mean, the paper library might not be sold out, but the deal will not be here after midnight on Sunday. What a great show. All I can say to you is, over the next couple of hours, make sure you check out your baskets. I'd forgotten, but I'm going to do it. I'm doing a Facebook Live in half an hour and giving away some cards. Signed cards by the likes of Corrine, Craig, Lily, Michelle, Debbie Fisher, Debbie Robinson, and I'm giving away the card that I made last week on the craft along as well. So head over to my Facebook page for that at 4:30. And in between times, just make sure you check out your baskets because it's going to be a super busy afternoon, and these pads ain't going to hang around, as producer Jamie just said. Thank you so much, Corrine.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
We'll see you in a couple of hours. See you in a couple of hours. Until then, bye for now.